On paper, a show navigating mental health, social anxiety, loneliness, and loss may not sound like the makings of a hit musical. However, audiences of Dear Evan Hansen would disagree. Can anybody see? The Broadway show catapulted Ben Platt into superstardom, and now the Tony winner is reprising his role in the screen adaptation.
Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. You can reach out your hand.
Listen, this was a life-changing show. It's going to be a life-changing movie. And I know that you said that Evan Hansen did change you, but can you just elaborate on that?
I think it made me realize the ways in which I have difficulty connecting. I think I'm generally somewhat extroverted, given that I'm a performer and I'm used to conversing and performing and being honest and things like that. And so I take for granted the ways in which I am also an introvert, or the ways in which I keep things to myself. And I think it's made me have a new awareness of how important it is to kind of force yourself off that cliff and make yourself have those conversations and put yourself in those uncomfortable conversations and situations, and know that those brief moments of pain or discomfort or inauthenticity that feel like you're kind of crawling in your skin to just get through it can be the gateway to so much.
Also helping to bring the musical to the big screen are Amanda Stenberg, Julianne Moore, and Amy Adams.
I watched the trailer for the movie the first time when you posted it on your social media, and I remember you wrote something. I think it was, you said, I can't believe I get to be a part of this movie. And I don't know why that struck me so much. And I wanted to ask you why, why?
Aw, I just love this show. I love it. I really, really love it. I was so tremendously moved by it when I saw it on Broadway. And it wasn't even the realm of my thinking that I would ever be in the movie of it, like that. The fact that I had an opportunity to do something like this, because I can remember when I saw that part and she sang that song, I of course wept like everybody else in the audience, and I was so struck by how empathetic these writers were about a parent's experience.
Amy, I know that you saw the show as well, on stage, and I will say that for me, I processed the movie differently. The show I saw more through the kids' eyes, and with the movie I saw it through a mother's eyes. How did you process it differently being in it, Amy?
I very much like you, when I watched it on stage, I really processed it through the experience of being an adolescent. I felt this huge responsibility, and very much like Julianne, I just loved it so much. I wanted to do my best, and I put a lot of pressure on myself. And then I kind of realized that is how most parents feel, is they want to do their best and they put a lot of pressure on themselves. So I just channeled all of that desire into the role, and I really, her need is sort of what has to drive Evan to the lie, and so her need has to be so great, and that was devastating at times,
If you were to have written a letter to yourself on the first day of the Broadway production and on the last day of this film, Dear Evan Hansen style, what would those have looked like?
I think the letter on the first day of the Broadway production would be, try to find the joy in this experience and take it in, but make sure that at all times you're still smelling the roses and looking at what a beautiful experience you're getting to have. And then on the last day of the film, I think I would say to myself, try to always appreciate what this experience was, and as relieved as you feel right now to finally be saying goodbye to the character, and as ready as you feel to move forward from this, to do something that is this substantially powerful and this affecting and has the opportunity to start such important conversations in a real, tangible way, just doesn't come around a lot in life. So I think I would tell myself to just always really appreciate that you got to be part of that.
Dear Evan Hansen sings its way into theaters September 24th.